All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is your boy, Dream Williams, and I'm back at it again with another stream for you guys. How you guys feeling today? I'm assuming you guys are feeling great. Just you look great. From what I see, you look great. But basically today is gonna be a day where I'm gonna write some music. It's snowing like crazy outside, which I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm tired of seeing the snow. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. But it is what it is at this point. I don't even know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna have to make the most of it, make the best out of it, and just accept it for what it is. Sorry. I hope they don't. Oh, I can't even turn it that way. But I hope that it doesn't affect you like it does affect me. Because, I mean, it doesn't really affect me, but it is what it is. What's weird to me is that I've just seen, like, I don't call them a gallow of birds or a murder of crows flying in a snowstorm. I don't think I've ever seen birds fly in a snowstorm. This was literally the first time I ever seen that before in my life. So something ain't right. Something just ain't right. But it is what it is. So today we're gonna make some music. You feel me? One thing I should say before we even start is that I just want to let people know, like, don't let that doubt that you have within your life or within things that you're doing or experience. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had the reason why I hadn't been releasing videos on YouTube for a long time was specifically because I had doubts and fears within myself that prohibited me from being able to express myself in this manner and share it with you guys. Uh, it took a decent amount of time for me to have that kind of take that veil off and be like, F it, you know what I mean? Forget about it, you know? And that's just my way of dealing with it. Some people can deal with it other ways, but that was my way of saying, like, taking the veil off and just doing it. Take yourself seriously, but have fun and throw that doubt out the window. You know what I mean? Throw out those limited beliefs that you have on what it is that you can and cannot do, and the reasons why. Like, you say, I really can't do this because of, you know, my family. I can't do this because, you know, my job doesn't permit it on time for it. Like, take that stuff and throw it out the window. If you really, like, my track coach in high school told me one time, I walked into his office and I was doing at the time I was a music major. I was petitioning into being an art major as a dual. I was an RA, and I was in a track team. So I had performances on the same day, and obviously obligations to the RA obligations that ran the same day as track meets, and I couldn't do all of them. So I asked my track coach, like, you know, if we have a track meet every other weekend, could I miss one of my track meets to do one of my musical engagements? Because in reality, I need to be prepared for that, and because that's what I'm going to leave here and do. And he was like, you know what, Kadeem, I can't force you, but what I can say is this: make time for the things they really want to do. And I was like, I'm not telling you that I don't want to do it. I'm just saying I just can't balance it with my career choice and my athletic choices. They don't coincide. Like, I even had to drop being an art major because of it. You know what I mean? I didn't really make it into the program because of the conflict, but you know, and he kept saying that, you know, you make time for the things you really want to do, you know. So I decided that I was going to do music because that was the thing that I was in love with, that I still am in love with, and I enjoy track and field. I still throw shot put to this day, but he made me kind of put he made me make a choice, and that was a defining moment for me because it solidified a lot of other choices and decisions I made throughout my career as a human being, you know, because this is a job within itself, you know, if you're not living it in a sense. And then to push forward in life and experiences, I had a job one time and I met this guy who was like, he was like an engineer, but he never went to school for it. He was kind of older. He kind of been at the job for, I think, about 20 something years. And we got to talking stuff like that. And he said I had like a bright mind and I could talk to him about different things. And he was a machinist. So besides being a machinist, he was an engineer, obviously, by hobby. He's made CNC machines, wood cutting machines, metal cutting machines from by hand, stoves. He's done a whole lot of things that normal people shouldn't have access to the knowledge to be able to do, and he was able to do it because of where he grew up and how he grew up when he was younger. And I was like, man, why are you over here slaving for this job, man? Like, they don't pay you enough to do what you do. Like, you do a lot of things. Like, he came up with several ideas at the job, and because he worked for the facility, they took ownership of those patents or those ideas that he had because he was working at the facility, which sucks that companies are allowed to do this. But you sign a contract, and then in that contract sometimes they have clauses that say, like, if you work for us and you build that thing or that object, uh, and you build it for us within our facility, we own that product, we own that thing. And I felt as though, like, that's not right. But you sign a contract, and they legally have you legally bind it to those things. So it's hard to try to understand where people come from and things like that. But besides the point, he expressed to me that he couldn't start a business because his wife didn't believe in him, and she was always like downing him and saying that he can't do it, and they had medical problems on both sides of, like, him and her, and financial stuff. And he was like, my wife just doesn't care. She doesn't, I'm just waiting for her to go or leave me or divorce me or die. One of the two, one of the several options he felt that were necessary for him to have the freedom to be able to be himself and express himself the way he wanted to. And I was like, bro, you can't just wait for that. You got to take that moment, seize that moment, because you never know if you're going to leave here today and not make it out the parking lot. You never know if you get home and things just aren't the way you projected them or thought. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I actually had my injury, and while I was recovering in a recovery center, I saw him. He had a stroke, and now he can't do the job that he was doing, slaving for, nor can he do his hobby job. You know what I mean? He can't move the left side of his body. So he was waiting for an opportunity, and he always had the opportunity. So take heed to those moments and seize those moments and take those doubts, those limited beliefs, and those negative thoughts that you have within your mind and put them to the wayside. They don't deserve you. Those thoughts don't deserve you. Put those to the wayside. Forget about those things and do what it is that you love to do. That's what's important. That's what's critical, and that's what's important for everybody to do. Make that real for yourself. Don't let anything get in the way in those moments. All right. So we're gonna get started with those. With that being said, I should say, we're gonna get started with this song. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna write, but I want to use a different key this time because I've always used C major or C minor or A flat, or I kind of stay in it, or A flat major minor or whatever. I just kind of stay in my range, or C sharp major. I'm gonna try to flip it around. So I'm gonna turn my phone down. I like that sound. 105 should be good. One 125. Let's see. I should use a click track, but I didn't. Oh well. This is my microphone. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Here. Alright, so basically, I've got a sound in mind. but I don't know how to get there. I don't have a sound in mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have one, but I think that I can. There's a lot that I can do with just what. There's a lot of room for. There's a lot of room to be a little more selective with what I do and what sounds I use. So I'm gonna try to flip. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like R&B type stuff. I think that's usually what it is. It's usually what I'm in the mood for. I'm in a happy mood. Not to say a happy mood per se, but. Do. And I'm gonna take and throw that all the way down. That may not seem like a right thing to do, but I'm gonna do it. It's gonna work out. I promise. It's gonna work out. It is going to work out. I gotta get a better mic stand. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing it. What the hell's going on? Oh shit, talkie. All right, so we got. So let me see what this sounds like. I'm gonna take this out because although I thought it sounded good, it sounds like shit. Taki mushrooms. Sound is I'm gonna add some chorus to it. I don't care what nobody says. I think it says some of the best bass sounds that I think I heard in a while. So. Sound. I wish it was louder. I might have to. I don't know why it's so low. Alright, so we're gonna switch this to 3. Then we're gonna go back to 2 because I don't know how to undo. Oh, you know I do know how to undo it. It's called go back to. Right. We're gonna go here and then the modulation that we didn't want, which is this. Hey, we didn't want that, but we wanted this. You know, we didn't want this. We want this. So we got that. I like that little I wouldn't call it a mistake. I would call it something. Oh, that sounds good. Hello, twang twang. Because it sounds a little more authentic to actual guitar, and I actually could add a little more like that, like a little. And then we add like. Record that. Nice little song for a singer, you know, case of is. I'm gonna add another sound. Actually, I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna use some more GMS Groove Machine synthesizer module. Use some of this bad boy right here. I think that's a good sound. I'll be like just in the background. Dun, 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 dun. Sounds good, and I'm gonna turn down. Turn this one, turn this down a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is. Let's see if I can get drum. Alright, so I got this sound. I'm gonna change the start to make be right there. So
Hold up.
then I'm gonna take up the loop, and then I'm gonna allow it to cut itself.
Hold up.
But I'm ooh, whoa, what did I have to do for that? Oh, enable main pitch. So oh no, that's not the right one. This one. Cut itself, and then what the hell? I don't need to cut itself. I need this one. I need enable.
Hold up.
I forget how to do that thing. Or like you can change it so that it could
Hold up.
like right now it's
Hold up.
I didn't do anything. It pissed me off. Alright. Let's auto sustain. Propitiation. Pudimento. Don't need none of those. Okay, we're just gonna do it.
Hold up.
And I can adjust the pitch then from here. See if I got another drum sound here. I'll drum loops and see what sounds good. We'll mess with some drum loops because it could be a boom bap. It could be a boom bap. We don't know yet. We just have the. Doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm just messing around at this point. So see, that could be something cool. So with the drums in. Do something like that. Let's see if I got the sound for that. I'm gonna start a new pattern and then just mess around with that. So obviously that's not the sound I want to go for. So I'm gonna get back to where I was at. Quit playing games and just. That sound. Everything's in time. Good time. Good job quantizing, bro. I gotta take this pattern out. Oh, what's pattern 3? What did I put in pattern 3? Oh, there is no pattern 3. Did I delete it? Who did I think I was? Who did I think I was? So that's a good idea. I started that. That's a pretty good idea. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the love, the care, the tenderness that you have with me and you have with others in the world. I appreciate it greatly. And I inspire you and implore you to go out there and discover something about yourself today. Go out there and, if you don't have a hobby or you feel like you don't have a passion about anything, just go out there today and I want you to explore that. Explore what could be. Explore what, explore the unknown. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. Explore it, live in it, be with it, marry the two, and hopefully you'll find something that you feel like you can't live without, and that's gonna be a good thing. I feel like you find that one motive, that one thing in your life. So have fun, enjoy yourselves the rest of the day. Peace.